these beginner books. The boys will always just pick these up and read them on their own. This one's Sun, Moon, and Stars, which I thought would be great for this cycle since we're doing planets. But you open up, and as Osborne always does, great illustrations throughout, and there's tidbits of information. This is Earth and Sun, and there's nearby planets, faraway planets, the moon. So lots of information in these, and like I said, these are ones that they'll just sort of pick up and explore on their own, which is great. We also have Planet Earth, and there are tons of other beginner books like this, with all different subjects from ants to monkeys to whatever. Also, I picked up the Illustrated Dictionary of Physics because we are going to touch on physics this year. So this one, I'm really loving how it's broken up. And it's talking about here, it's talking about sound waves and talking about the bats, and then you're going into light. But it really seems to cover everything. It'd probably be for your older child, but it's really informative, so it's a great book. The next one is The Story of Science, and this one is really a cute book. It'd be great for your younger kids, or kind of that mid-range kid. But you have Planet Earth, and the Earth is round, the flat Earth, and could it be round? And so it really goes through the history of, you know, how we discovered Earth was actually round, and that the Earth moves, and discovering gases. So it's a lot of the discoveries in science to do with the planet. So it's really neat. Also electricity and magnetism. So this one has, it pretty much introduces the electrical energy, also talks about thunder and lightning, and magnetism, cells and batteries. It's a great fun book. I think this one is going to be super fun. It's Brain Twisters, and I may just do this one myself, but thinking about thinking, and then there's different activities that you can do just to get your mind thinking, and you know, guessing games and things like that, logical thinking. And then we have the Osborne Book of Animals. So this has animals from all over the world. This one, all kinds of cool creatures inside of here, and great facts to learn about. But any kids would like that. But there's animals like in South and Central America. So they group them by where they live as well too, which is pretty fun. We also have the Astronaut's Handbook, so it's a smaller book, but it's really cute if your kid ever dreamed of being an astronaut and wants to know what it entails. This is what they would enjoy. Also, The Story of Astronomy and Space, sort of like the Story of Science, but this one goes more in depth with the solar system. So it'll show you all of those things. And then we have Astronomy. And this one's really cool because it shows you what times of the year that you can see different constellations. So it's a really neat book. This one is Astronomy and Space Reference Book. We have a lot of astronomy and space books, so sometimes it's hard to choose, so I just got them all. So here's What's in Space, Going into Space, The Stars, Great Galaxy. This one's a little bit simpler, greater for the younger kids, smaller bits of information. And then you have the Osborne Book of Astronomy and Space. This one is more in depth, so I would go with this one for the older kiddos. But it goes into the planets, like here's Saturn and all the information on Saturn, planet, and Pluto, and asteroids, comets and meteors, exploring space. But there's just a lot more text in here versus the reference book.